But this is like hardly even a boss fight. Walner looks cooler. We'll go with Walner. It lasts like 10 seconds. The pain is just gone straight away. Whereas the Fire Giant fight's like a 5-minute fight for no reason. Oh my god, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Walner makes it to the second round, but one of these bosses is not going to make it? That's... I mean, clearly Godfrey's not going to make it. Like, why? Who made this bracket? That's bullshit. Okay, Gale is just built different. Like, Godfrey is not going to make it to the second round. Oh my god, what is this? So, Elden Ring bosses versus Dark Souls 3 bosses. This is actually being including the DLC. If it was just base game, as I was saying earlier, I feel like it'd be pretty close. I think with DLC, I think the Dark Souls 3 ones are just going to be better. But you know what? If I actually made this list or did this bracket, like when the game first came out, I feel like Dark Souls 3 would just be like winning every single one. But a lot of the Elden Ring bosses are growing on me. Abyss Watchers versus Moog. Honestly, Moog is definitely going to be the play. Abyss Watchers is fine. They're okay. Like the first good Dark Souls 3 boss you actually do fight. But like all the other ones that you fight afterwards are just a lot better, honestly. And Moog is a lot more nuanced as a boss fight. Aldred versus Renala. Honestly, I don't like either of these bosses. I don't like either of these bosses. Renala has the better second phase in terms of like the boss arena at least. They're both terrible. I don't like Renala's fight mechanically. I think aesthetically in terms of atmosphere is probably a better boss fight. Aldridge, when he starts spamming those arrows, it's kind of shit. Honestly, I don't even know. I'll go with Renala. I hate both, honestly. Okay, yeah, definitely not the dog. I don't like the Red Wolf at all. It just jumps around way too much. It spams projectiles. The Champion Gravetender fight is actually underrated. I don't know why people hate this boss fight. The NPC part doesn't need to be there. It's just stupid. But the wolf fight itself is actually pretty decent. Actually has some really cool animations. That cool frost breath that it gets. I actually like it. It's really cool. It's not like an amazing fight, but it's definitely better than the Red Wolf. 100%. Gundyr clears 100%. I don't like Margit at all. Way too many delayed attacks. It's not that fun. Gundyr is actually a really good tutorial boss fight. The second phase is kind of shit, I'm not going to lie, but it's still way better than Margit. Do not like Margit at all. Morgott is way better. Anyway, Astel versus the Crystal Sage. Yeah, that's not even close. Crystal Sage is like literally like Pinwheel, but just spams more projectiles instead. Terrible fight. Astel, at least is cinematic. Doesn't have like too much mechanics going on. No! What? Why would they do that? Look at all this mid shit. Oh my god. Really? Morgott versus Champion Gundyr. That's fucked up. Why would they do this to me? Oh, what do I pick? I like both. Oh, that's so shit, dude. Oh. I prefer to go with Morgott, honestly. Morgott has more nuanced attacks. Champion Gundyr is such a fun fight, though. I think Champion Gundyr is probably like a little bit too easy. Because you can parry him and it makes it like incredibly easy of a boss fight. But it's like so... We go with Morgott. That's so shit, man. That's so shit. Okay, Dancer versus Malekith. Very similar fights, honestly. If you're going to include Beast Clergyman, I like Dancer fight better than Beast Clergyman, but Malekith is like such an amazing fight. I actually really like it. Dancer's kind of... It's okay. There's a much better fights in Dark Souls 3. Dancer's not bad, though. I don't mind it. Okay, that's not even close. Dragon Slayer armor clears. Niall is just a reskinned mid-boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't have too much attacks going for him. He's pretty, like, basic for an Elden Ring boss, honestly. Dragon Slayer armor is one of the most fun fights in Dark Souls 3. It's just so cool. Just, like, dodging all of his attacks just feel nice. What the fuck is this? Really? Really? Gundyr's not gonna make it to the second round, but one of these bosses is gonna make it. Oh my god. Come on now. At least compare him to Yolm. That's fucked up. Okay, so Fire Giant is a terrible boss fight. At least he has, like, more moves and has more of a moveset compared to Wolnir. Wolnir gets, like, literally nothing. He's, like, one of the worst gimmick boss fights known to men. But he does have a cool, like, jump scaring thing. His arena is a flat ground, so you don't get fucked over by the terrain like you can in the Fire Giant fight. So Fire Giant has much more bullshit going for it. But this is, like, hardly even a boss fight. Wolnir looks cooler. We'll go with Wolnir. It lasts, like, 10 seconds. The pain is just gone straight away, whereas the Fire Giant fight's like a 5-minute fight for no reason. Oh my god, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Wolnir makes it to the second round, but one of these bosses is not going to make it? That's... I mean, clearly Godfrey's not going to make it. Like, why? Who made this bracket? That's bullshit. Okay, Gale is just built different. Like, Godfrey is not going to make it to the second round. Oh my god, what is this? I mean, like, these are comparable bosses, so it makes sense as to why they paired them up against each other. But it's just annoying seeing these mid bosses make it to the second round. Oh, this one's tough, though. This one's even more tough than Morgott versus Champion Gundyr. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah, Fire Giant probably should have won, but, like, honestly, I hate him so much that... He's more, like... He's a better boss fight, honestly. Should have picked him instead. That's fine. He's not going to make it out of the second round anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like, Radahn boss fight is, like, good first and second phase. The King of Storms phase is kind of shit. Oh my god. Which one do I like better? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Radahn. I don't care. We're gonna go with Radahn. Oh, should I have? I didn't even know, dude. That's so bad. Okay, definitely Pontiff. Fortisax is, like, very cinematic, but, like, mechanically, Pontiff just clears. Really good fight. Godric versus Vort is a very comparable as well. Both have very good OSTs. They're both very easy. But Vort feels, like, nicer to dodge his attacks. Godric has way too many delayed attacks. He has, like, too many downsides. And he can do, like, weird-ass AoE spam as well. And Vort has, like, the most classic OST known to man. And it feels cool just slapping his ass. It's nice. Definitely Vort. Oh my god, dude. Vort's making it to the second round, but one of these bosses is not. That's so shit, dude. I mean, I understand why they put them together. Oh my... I don't even know. I don't even know. That third phase is such a classic. Like, nothing would ever compare to the moment of seeing her awaken for the third phase. And then fighting that third phase itself is so fucking cool. And the second phase of, like, that duo boss fight is actually a decent duo boss fight. And the first phase is pretty basic and simplistic. It's very comparable to Millennia's first phase, honestly. Outside of Waterfell Dance. But Millennia is just, like, the most complicated boss thus far. And it's so fun to fight against when you don't have, like, a shit build. But Freyda's as good with, like, almost any build. I'm gonna go based on my first experience. I liked Freyda a lot on my first experience. I enjoyed Millennia a lot more over time. I had to fight Millennia a lot more to really enjoy her. I think now I'd probably rather fight Millennia, but, like, based on overall experience, I'd probably go with Freyda. Oh, that's not even close. Madeira all the way. Madeira is just so much fucking better. Plus, a Deus Ex is just a spectacle of a boss fight. Doesn't really have much of a moveset. Has, like, 3 different attacks. AoE spam, teleport spam. No, it's actually fucking not even a good boss. My first time fighting him, I thought he was an S tier. After you fight him more than, like, twice, you dislike him. 100%. Madeira is actually good. Doesn't matter how many times you fight him. Great fight. Great fight. Okay, so the gimmick boss fights. Yorm versus Rykard. Honestly, I mean, Rykard is going to be the better one. Because at least that motherfucker actually has more of a moveset. And, like, an actual memorable second phase, I guess. Yeah, it's just better. And, like, the weapon that you get to fight him with is, like, a lot cooler as well. Just a better fight, although I don't really care much for gimmick boss fights. Okay, continuing on to the second rounds of the left side of the bracket. Oh, yeah, that's not even close. I didn't even know what was I thinking about? I don't know. Wasn't even thinking. Yeah, Moog is definitely better than Rennala. That's not even close. Oh... Gundyr versus the Grave Tender. They're both very easy. The second phase is kind of shit, but the NPC part is kind of shit too. I actually like fighting the dog more than fighting Gundyr, I'm not gonna lie. Because every single time I fight Gundyr, I just want to fight Champion Gundyr instead. But this is actually probably the best dog fight they've ever made. It's better than fucking Sif. It's better than the fucking stupid Royal Rat Vanguard shit. What is it called? I forgot his name. The Dark Souls 2 one. Who cares? So we're going with Champion. Yeah, Morgott, definitely. Morgott over Astel. Astel doesn't really have many attacks. It's more of a spectacle. Morgott's really good. Oh! That's not good. I like both of these bosses. Wait a minute, if Malekith... What did Malekith just beat out? Beat the Dancer. I like Dragon Slayer armor a lot better than the Dancer. I'd probably go with Malekith, honestly. The Dragon Slayer armor is so good, though. And it's good throughout the entire fight, where the Beast Cloakman is kind of mid. It doesn't have much health. We'll go with Malekith. That's so shit. Okay, that's not even close. Get out of here. Next. Oh my god. Wait, what did Rykard beat in the first round? I'll beat the Nameless King. Well, if it beats Nameless King, then it's gonna be Pontiff. Damn, Elden Ring is actually clearing? Fuck. Yeah, Freyda, 100%. 100%. Madeira or Rykard? 100% Madeira. I mean, gimmick boss fights can only go so far. They can only go so far. It's still a gimmick at the end of the day. And either way, Rykard's not even my favorite gimmick boss fight. I like the Divine Dragon and Sekiro way more. Way more. Okay, Moog is definitely better than the Champion Gravetender. Malekith I like better than Morgott. Morgott's really cool, but I like Malekith a lot. His attacks are just so fucking cinematic, just jumping off the walls and shit like that, spamming projectiles. It's just nice. Okay, this is where Radahn ends up losing. Honestly, I don't even feel like Radahn should have even beat the Nameless King now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, no, he deserves it. He deserves it. But Gale is just different. Like, you have like an entire series of games, an entire like franchise of games basically, just leading up to that one moment. Incredible atmosphere. Just insane. And the boss fight itself is just fucking flawless. And the music is amazing. It's just all good. It's just all good. Oh shit! This one's a tough one. Oh, Medira's so fun to fight against, but so... Oh. I think the third phase is just different. The third phase is gonna have to do it for me. We have to go with it. The third phase, nothing can beat that. Whereas Medira's like a good fight all throughout. But it doesn't really have much of a second phase. It does like that cool laser attack. I like Malekith better than Moog, I'm not gonna lie. Moog is okay, but Malekith is just amazing. Amazing. Oh. I mean, deserving of the semifinals, or was it quarterfinals? Yeah, so I have to do the right side of the bracket. Okay, probably Gale. Gale's probably going to end up winning. He's just an amazing fight. Yeah, Gale is definitely better than Malekith. Even Sister Fate. A lot of the stuff in the lower end of the bracket was just better than the top half. Yeah, Gale is amazing. Just a flawless fucking moveset. It just feels so nice to fight against. Your first time, second time, all throughout. It's just great. Good second phase, good third phase. Doesn't like change up too much. And after this, comparing those two amazing bosses, we have this dog shit fucking matchup. What is this? Who would you even pick in this instance? Oh my god. I'm gonna go with the Deacons. Fuck Gideon, bro. It's an NPC fight. That's so lazy. I mean, so is Deacons, but like, at least it has something different to it, I guess. I don't know. Gideon just has like the exact same spells that you can get earlier in the game anyway. Oh my god. I don't know. This one sucks too. Dragonkin's like a... Why did they even put the Dragonkin here? I don't even know. It's probably better than the Curse Rod of Greywood, especially the one that has those cool like lightning winds. That one's kind of cool. Osiris versus the Regal Ancestor. Osiris is very comparable to the Demi-Human Queen. They're pretty much the exact same fight. They should have compared those instead. I don't like Osiris. He fucking flails around like a Bloodborne boss. Just keeps spamming back and forth. Stupid-ass hitboxes, stupid-ass animations. Regal Ancestor Spirit is actually underrated. Doesn't have like too complex of a moveset, but just very good scenery. Very nice open boss arena, which can be a detriment because he does like teleport to the other side sometimes, which can be annoying. Good music as well. I like the Regal Spirit. It's nice. Oh, why? These are literally my favorite fucking base game bosses. Oh my god. It's my favorite base game Dark Souls 3 boss. Up against my favorite base game Elden Ring boss. That's so shit. I actually hate that. Twin Princes are so damn good to fight against. Like, the attacks as dodging them feels so nice. And you think that a teleporting boss would be annoying, but it's actually not. Actually feels kind of cool, because it does have like a lingering hitbox that you can actually hit after he teleports. The second phase doesn't really change up too much. The attacks just feel so nice as well. But Radagon, though, just a cinematic masterpiece of a boss fight. Every single attack that he gets just looks so fucking cool. We have to go with Radagon. We can't not. That's so fucking shit. Okay, that's just offensive to even bother trying to compare this at all. Get the fuck out of here. The Twin Princes, the Twin Demon Princes are the best duo boss fight ever made. This is an offense to humanity. Get him out of here. They have no business being in the same arena together. At all. The Valiant Gargoyles as well. The exact same version of trash. There's two reskin bosses just thrown into the same arena because that's all every single duo boss fight is in an Elden Ring. They can actually make a very good duo boss fight. They did it with the Twin Princes. If they actually try to do it, they can. But they didn't even actually try in Elden Ring. There's not a single unique twin or duo boss fight. There's not a single one. Old Demon King. Definitely better. That's not even close. I'm glad they separated the Elden Beast and Radagon. I'm glad about that. Okay. Solo Cinder is way better than Elden Beast. Elden Beast is very cool and cinematic and stuff, but like mechanically, come on now. With Solo Cinder and the music as well, come on now. That's a flawless boss fight. That's exactly what Gwyn should have been like. I guess the Dragonkin Soldier. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I mean, obviously Radagon. Despite how much I actually like the Regal Ancestor Spirit, this one's actually kind of underrated. It actually is really cool and pretty looking. But Radagon is just the best Elden Ring boss. Just the best one. The Twin Princes versus the Old Demon King is definitely going to be the Twin Princes. I actually do like the Old Demon King. It's actually pretty decent. But, yeah, come on now. Twin Princes are the best duo boss fight they've ever made, and it's not even close. Radagon, I don't even know why. Oh, this is a good one. Elden Beast fight as a marathon. I mean, yeah, for the most part. I feel like it's gotten better over time. I don't feel like I'm chasing him as much anymore. I actually like the Elden Beast boss fight. It's actually not that bad mechanically. I just don't like it as a final boss, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably end up going with Twin Princess because, like, this is just... They haven't done it better with the duo boss fight. I probably should just give props to this one. Whereas, like, Solo Cinder, there's, like, another humanoid boss, which humanoid bosses have been done better than Solo Cinder. Despite how much I do like it, though. The first phase is okay. Some of the attacks, like the magic-based one, is kind of, like, cringe. The curved sword one is, like, very annoying to fight against as well. But the second phase is, like, flawless. Actually flawless. Cool boss arena as well, like, amazing fucking music. We'll probably go the Twin Princes. Oof! Oh, shit! Bro, like, if Radagon had an actual second phase, it'd probably end up being, like, the best boss ever fucking made. If it had, like, an actual good second phase, like, if you fight, like, Marika or some shit like that. Where the Twin Princes, at least it has, like, a very decent second phase. They literally perfected the duo boss fight with this, by the way. They had the formula with Ornstein and Spo. They had the good formula. It probably wasn't executed as well, being that how, like, outdated the mechanics were. But they perfected it with the Twin Princes. Or the Demon Princes. But Radagon, though. Nah, I'm not gonna give it to him because he didn't get a good second phase. He didn't get a second phase. He didn't get a second phase. And it's gonna be Gale. Gale was always gonna win. He's just the best boss ever made. It's just amazing. Like, 3 whole games just hyped up for this one moment. Amazing boss arena. Insane music. Ridiculous, like, fucking second phase as well. The cutscene transitioning to the second phase is a classic. Memorable as fuck. There's all the insane attacks that he gets, the cool jumping attacks, and it all feels so nice to dodge. It even feels nice the first time as well, because they feel like telegraphed. It's like everything you would want in a fight, because it's challenging, but there's no bullshit to it at all. There's like no bullshit. Just the best fight they ever made. That is that. Honestly, it's closer than we thought. I thought that Dark Souls 3 was going to kind of run away with it, but Elden Ring boss fights are actually pretty decent. As soon as the DLC comes out, it'll probably end up being a lot closer.